in the key event.
Here was my light bulb moment about this testimony today from afar, was putting two and two together, which is to say, it's the Access Hollywood tape is the biggest crisis the Trump campaign faces. Many people calling for him to leave. Subsequent accusations on the record by actual women who say he sexually assaulted me, he groped me. This story told in the way she told it today is it seems like much more of a possible death blow.
Well,
than the version that I think had been maybe communicated before, or how I understand it, which was like more, buffoonish hijinks and less predatory. And the reason that seemed to matter to me is because of the motive here, which is that this is about the campaign.
Right. And, to put it even a finer point on it, when you're talking about literally the campaign on a day-by-day basis, Stormy Daniels signs the first iteration of this non-disclosure agreement that is not paid for by the Trump people on the same day that the New York Times reports that these other women are coming out of the woodwork to say that they have been sexually assaulted by Trump. This is all happening in a succession of day by day by day, starting with October 7th and the Washington Post reporting the Access Hollywood tape. November 10th is the day that the New York Times reports these other women and Stormy Daniels signs for the first time. But she doesn't sign the real agreement, the one that gets funded, until October 28th. And meanwhile, the Trump campaign is fighting valiantly to get out from under the Access Hollywood tape and the weight of it, including all of these prominent Republicans who don't want to associate themselves with him anymore. Had she told this story,
then
this would have been devastating. What Hope Hicks called a crisis would have been catastrophe.
But, until then.